Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the pre-show for the Damage Report. I'm John Adarola. Julie, welcome to Tier 1 membership. Thank you for being with us. And here during the pre-show, waiting for me as I arrive. I was not wearing earrings, by the way. I still had my earbuds in from, basically, this show happens immediately after my little walk around the neighborhood. So I still had those in for that. Hey, Suspicious Burglar, how's it going? Heads up for you, and this applies to both the pre-show as well as the full show, which will be coming up, in which Charles Coleman's going to be joining me, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I had like no sleep last night, and I think I'm sick. Can I say something? Tell me if you feel this on some level. So, I've gotten 2 COVID tests this week. I got one of the Bimax ones or whatever they're called, and a rapid PCR. So I don't have COVID, but I think I'm getting sick. And doesn't that not feel fair? Like, come on, like it's a pandemic. Like that should be the only sickness that you need to worry about. And presumably, I'm doing the things you're supposed to do to not get COVID. So why am I starting to feel sick? I use the hand sanitizer. Come on, people. Anyway. Laurel Ann P. finished a chapter of her book today. That's awesome, Laurel Ann. What's your book about? That's very exciting. Actually, later on today, I'm hopefully going to be finishing the short story that I've been writing. And if I can get some editing done, I really want to finish the 3rd draft of this book so I can figure out what I'm going to do after. If it's going to be a period of short stories or maybe like a novella in a new genre. I have this idea for a space opera I really want to write in this setting. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I've just been craving sci-fi. Anyway, Billy Bear the Bear Dragon says, happy birth-anniversary to you, happy birth-anniversary to you, happy birth-anniversary, dear Forbezilla. Happy birth-anniversary to you. That's awesome, Forbezilla. Happy birthday. Thank you for doing that, Billy Bear. It's very nice of you. Okay. Don't want to miss anything. Zane, good morning to you as well. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to pick up my glasses, because I don't know if you heard, but I dropped them. Okay, so we've got a full show. We've also got a pre-show. A lot going on. Let's see. I apologize to Laurel Ann. Laurel Ann's pronouns are they. It's a fantasy about found family and gay witches. That sounds exciting. It's awesome that you finished a chapter. Okay, so what do we have today? Well, what's interesting about the story I'm about to show you is that I can't find my mouse pointer. Okay, here, I got it. Okay, what's interesting about my mouse pointer, what's interesting about our country is that racism doesn't exist. I mean, I don't believe that, and rational people don't believe that, but people who are paid to say right-wing things will never admit that racism exists. If it ever existed, it existed at least 50 years ago, and that date changes every single day. But teens in Texas dressed up as members of the KKK and attacked 2 black children using tasers on them. So they dressed up as KKK members and then targeted black kids and tased them. And then apparently afterward were allowed to go back and play football. So, you know, we live in a country where kids idolize members of the KKK. And you might say, well, no, it's just a costume. Okay, but they did go out and attack black kids. So I feel like it's more than just the costume. I feel like maybe when people think that being a white supremacist is very funny, maybe those people are not actual members of the KKK. Maybe they're not hardcore white supremacists, but they're hardly the opposite of those things. If there's a spectrum that you can exist on, like if you're doing like the OK symbol, because it's funny to pretend, I'm not actually a white supremacist, I just think it's funny to pretend to be, well then maybe you're not. Maybe you're not, but you're not, right? You're dressing up as a member of the KKK. You're not the opposite of a KKK member. So that's out there. That's fun. But again, racism doesn't exist. So shut up if you think it exists. Anyway, this story is in my pre-show set of tabs, but I'm actually going to be talking about that on the full show. I've got a story having to do with infrastructure that's very important and that nobody will watch. Is that exciting? Forbezilla, hey Forbezilla, happy birthday. So due to the insane amount of snow this morning, my manager sent out an email telling people to work from home. I responded by sending the do not come gif of Kamala Harris. I don't regret it. Nice. That's awesome. Izzy Roberts says, bowling challenging the Muppets to debate should be allowed, as long as he has a hand up his backside as well. Yeah, I considered covering that. You want to know the weirdest thing? Because I saw that Jank had tweeted, like quote retweeted bowling about something. So, you know what's crazy about that? I don't know what he was quote retweeting bowling on. Do you know why I don't know why he was quote retweeting bowling? Any guesses? I'll give you a minute. Zane says, got Moderna booster yesterday and only sore arm. That's good. I've heard some stuff about that Moderna booster being kind of rough, so I'm glad that you heard that. Or that, yeah. Raylan's guessed it, because I'm blocked by Eric Bowling. Like, no, but here's the thing. I had actually forgotten that I was blocked by Bowling literally years ago. And at the time, I think I tweeted, I just searched my Twitter history. I've literally never tweeted at him or used his name in a tweet at that point. Why am I blocked? I don't know. And the thing is, sometimes you'll get blocked because like celebrities will buy up like a whole list of people to block or whatever. Like if they don't want anything about politics or whatever, that's fine. Although oddly enough, I'm blocked by what's his face on the show about drugs. That's a lot of them. I have not slept, and I think I'm getting sick. I'm gonna say Breaking Bad. The littler guy has me blocked. I don't know why. I never tweeted him. I didn't especially love his character in Westworld, but that's no reason to block a man. But anyway, if you're gonna mass block, why hasn't he blocked Jank? Jank has definitely talked about Eric Bowling way more than I have. Anyway, Non-Human Humanist says, we're gonna talk more about blocking in a bit. Non-Human Humanist says, this KKK story is like when a boyfriend starts to float some sex stuff, and if you say no, he says he was just kidding, but isn't it? Yeah, it's 100%. It's kidding if it has to be. Hey, Lisa Truman. Thank you for being here. JD Flyer says, has anyone watched the show on Netflix, Colin in Black and White? I found it pretty interesting. Yes, so I watched, I don't know, like the first half of it or so, and then, so I have a thing in my relationship with my wife where she will get bored and just watch shows that we were watching together. So I'm not going to go now watch it by myself. So I don't know how it ends. I mean, I guess I do know how it ends. Anyway, yeah, Aaron Paul has me blocked, or at least did. I'm going to check right now to see if I still am. I really don't think I've ever tweeted at him or about him. Let's see. That's not the right Aaron Paul. Yeah, no, I am still blocked by Aaron Paul, and I have no idea why. It's very weird. Is he on Sunny in Philadelphia too? Aaron Paul? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think... Let me be clear. I do not think that Aaron Paul knows who I am. So I don't know why. Anyway, okay, let's see. Did YouTube remove the dislike button? So, no. Well, kind of. YouTube apparently took it so that you can no longer see the number of dislikes on a video. Which, I think there's benefits and cons to that. I think the internet being a little bit less negative would probably be fun. Jess says, John, did you ever get them delivered? Did I ever get what delivered? If anything has been sent recently, I haven't gotten a shipment from our place in a bit. But I will be on the watch for it. Okay. Oh, Jesus, we are burning through our time. Oh, I'm so sick of some people. Let me ask you a question. If you're going to be part of like the post-left or the better left or the pure left or whatever, when the only thing about you on the left is that you left it, shouldn't you have to... Like, these people generally are contrarians. Like, that's how I would have categorized them. But don't you have to occasionally say or do something lefty? Like, how long can you go never saying anything that wouldn't appeal to the right wing before, well, what's the point? Like, okay, so you used to be on the left or whatever. I don't understand it. I don't understand. No, I don't think Aaron Paul has disliked this particular video. I don't think. He probably wouldn't see it, because he's banned me. And again, I don't think Aaron Paul knows who I am. And honestly, if someone from Breaking Bad is going to block me, I would rather it be him than the main guy. If someone from Westworld is going to block me, I guess I would rather it be him than the main woman. Or Tessa Thompson, who actually, I believe, you know what? Maybe this is karma. Let's see if this is karma. Okay. Tessa Thompson follows me. Okay. So Aaron Paul, yeah, who won in the end? Who won? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so new polling shows that the more people learn about what has been cut out of the Build Back Better Act, the less popular it gets, because of course it would. Why wouldn't it? If people like it, it's because it will do something. The less you make it do, what's the point? Think about how popular it's going to be when they never pass it. Anyway, let me ask you a quick question before I move into our last series stories. Portugal has banned employers texting their employees after work hours. What do you think about that? I have a feeling. Can I do a poll? I want to do a poll. Hold on. During this show, I want to... Okay, I'll put it up on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever. I will occasionally send like a Slack message, but I want to be very clear. I do not expect that they will either get it or especially respond to it. It's just there for next time. Anyway. How can you not know the up-and-coming novelist, independent progressive news personality, the great Dragon Daddy, who is Johnny DeRollo? Thank you, Jeremy. I don't know how anyone could. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no, I think leave people alone after they get off work. Let them live their lives. And so if you are watching this and you are on my team, you do not have to respond to Slack messages. It's just that if I don't send it right now, I'm not going to remember to. So, and by the way, you can have Do Not Disturb on your Slack. Okay, so let's see. Getting more and more excited for the Wheel of Time show to come out. It's just a few days ago. Or just a few days from now. Nosuck has been a Tier 1 member for 11 months. Says, hi, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing as well. Michael Kadar says Biden's policymaking excludes poor whites. That is just not true whatsoever. Now, stuff that has been cut out of the bill potentially would have helped poor whites as well. But I personally think that poor whites want bridges and roads, want to have less pollution, want to have coverage for their medical care, their dental care, vision, and that sort of thing. So these are not things that are only appealing to people of color. I think that poor whites want those as well. And so that is also what Manchin and Sinema are cutting out, aid to those people as well. And by the way, that's what Republicans are blocking. Republicans are blocking aid to their own voters. So, anywho, very briefly, I happened across, I wanted to see if Marjorie Greene had said anything recently about the Gosar thing. Because bear in mind, and I really will never understand why this isn't a bigger part of the conversation around the Attack on Titan thing. It wasn't just Gosar that was killing AOC. It was also Marjorie Greene and Lauren Boebert had been photoshopped onto that video or put into that video. But I didn't say anything about it. By the way, I might mention this on the show. My friend pointed out something because he watches Attack on Titan. Is it a total coincidence that they put AOC's face on a monster for him to kill, and it's a monster who's naked? Is that a coincidence? That they're killing a naked AOC? I wonder. Anyway, Nosuck also upgraded their memberships too. Thank you very much for that. You get access to our top 10 list as a result of that. Thank you. Okay, everybody. So I was on her Twitter, though, and she referred to a few things. So one, the January 6th defendants are political prisoners of war. Wait, which war exactly? Prisoners of war? So first of all, they were Antifa. We've come a long way, baby, from them being Antifa. What war are they involved in? You're saying it's a purely political thing. It's just they're being locked up for their beliefs, but apparently they were engaged in a war on the United States? That's an interesting little admission from Marjorie. Let's see what else we've got. I thought this was fun. We were talking about blocking earlier. Okay, so Marjorie Greene tweeted, just found out I'm blocked by Pfizer. How incredibly childish. If Pfizer can block people, then we can block their vaccines. And then she does this face. I don't really understand what that means in this case. So first of all, that doesn't make any logical sense. One of those two things have to do. First of all, you don't like Pfizer. Are you blocked by J&J? Are you blocked by Moderna? So what's the fucking difference if Pfizer blocked you? Also, what does the social media team for a pharmaceutical company blocking you have to do with taking vaccines? And also, what do you mean blocking vaccines? Wait, I thought this was all about personal choice. You would just choose whether to get a fatal virus or not. No, now you want to block the vaccines? Also, do you know where this is leading? When she says, just found out I'm blocked by Pfizer. How incredibly childish. Can you tell where I'm going to go with this? I'll give you one moment. Rose Jackson, welcome to Tier 1 membership. Thank you for being here for this pre-show. Forbesilla says, my friend's boyfriend is getting deployed to Iraq. We're still sending people to Iraq. Jesus. Why is it always an eye for an eye? That's also a good point. Cancel culture? No, that's perfectly good too, Woozle. No, it is that she blocks people too, which I've heard is incredibly childish. In fact, she had to create a settlement with Midas Touch, agreeing to no longer block critics from her Twitter account. So when it was her, it makes so much sense. I don't want to see these tweets. I get to block. Pfizer blocked me? No one should get a vaccine again. I know it doesn't matter. We don't expect consistency out of her or anything like that, but Jesus. Don't block then. Like, I personally think if you want to block people, block people. But then you have to have that be a part of your worldview. The fact that you block people. You can't also criticize other people. Also super fast. There's barely any time. This graphic. This Fox News graphic. The American workforce. Trump peak 164.5 million. Biden 161 million. That's from December 2019 to now October 2021. It's more than 3 million fewer under Biden. See what they're doing? They're comparing the current state of Biden with the last result under Trump. Oh, wait, no, that's not what they're doing. Wait, they've arbitrarily chosen to compare December 2019 for some reason. Wait, what happened after December 2019? Were jobs lost? Huh. See, here's the thing. This is how lazy their grift is. They could have just made it October 2019. That way, at least they could say, well, I mean, we just wanted to compare exactly 2 years earlier. But they're not even fucking doing that. They just chose the best month for him before we jumped off a cliff as a country, and then they compare it to now. So we didn't want to include the pandemic under him, but we want to include the pandemic under Biden. Fucking pathetic. Fractured Dragon says her intellectual myopia is abundantly clear. Yeah, 100%. Okay, we are regrettably running short on time, so I'm just gonna play this video for you. Wait, God damn it. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm gonna find the video. Okay, it's right here. I'm gonna whip you around in 1 sec. Once I find my... You're not gonna let me do... Hold. The pre-show, very smooth technologically in comparison to the full show. I'm sure that you've noticed that. I'm sure you appreciate it. By the way, we haven't hit 1,000 likes, so maybe that's why I'm stalling. I don't know. Maybe you can hit the like button. There's like 2,600 of you, and apparently only about 1 in 4, 1 in 3 should care to hit the like button. Maybe that's why my computer's not into it. You know, computers have morale too, and mine doesn't feel appreciated. So that's what's going on. Okay, we passed 1,000. Okay, so I would really love it for this video to start playing, but it doesn't seem as if it wants to. And I would really prefer to not show you just the really small video. I would zoom in artificially, but that adds extra pixels. So anyway, here we go with this video.
I'd like to pay tribute to all of those incredible people, and you are indeed incredible people, who serve so well and so strong and so powerfully in the United States.
So powerfully, so strong. What do you even mean?
Our nation respects you.
Okay.
The world respects you. And
really fast. Well, we respect you, very strong, very powerful, but if you turn on us, we will beat you to death with an American flag. But anyway, hold on, the turn is about to come.
We will come back.
We will come back.
Our country has gone through a lot. The last period of time has been very, very tough. Watching what you had to watch but our
Okay, we're gonna pause for 1 second. His whole shtick is that he doesn't do anything, but he communicates with them. The last period, what you have had to watch. Say literally anything. Use a noun. Be specific. Honestly, lie, but lie specifically. Stop saying, very bad, it's gone, we'll be back, you've had to watch, bad watch. Why is this compelling to the right? Why would the right want to see more than 5 seconds of this? He's literally not even saying anything to you. Let's see if there's anything else in this. Again, so it's Veterans Day. He talked for 18 seconds about the veterans, and now it's about how bad it's been. I'll be back.
Our country will be back, and will be back stronger than ever. Happy Veterans Day.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is it good for a democracy when your entire appeal in your first run for president is make it great again? It's not great. It will be great. I won't say how it's not great or what we're going to do because, spoiler alert, we're not going to do shit. And then I governed for 4 years, and then with less than 1 year of the opposition, it's not great again, very not great. We'll be back. I know, country stolen, and it's gonna be great again. How? I have no fucking clue. I'm not gonna make any specific claims so that years into my administration, there'll be no promises you can actually check. And then if he loses after 4 more years, oh, it's gone, but it'll come back. Very stolen, not great. If you're a conservative, here is the thing. I get that you don't trust me. I'm a commie. You don't care about what I think. But I, first of all, don't want you to die, which is a point in my favor over Trump. He doesn't care. Second of all, I think there's probably some actual problems in your life. Things that actually need to be fixed. Maybe some things you have in common with other sorts of Americans who aren't conservative. Does it seem as if he acknowledges those, as if he understands your actual problems? And well, let me be clear, since he won't. I don't think your core problem is, it's gone, needs to be back, not great, was great, not great. Maybe something a little bit more specific to your life, to your economic situation, to your housing, to your health insurance, to your education, towards your job, the ability to open a business. These sorts of things. I don't know specifically what all of your problems are, but I care. Does it really seem as if he does? Does it seem as if he gives a fuck what your actual problems are? We could go through 20 cycles of this, assuming the fillets of fish don't catch up to him. Anyway, we unfortunately don't have any time. We are way over. So thank you for being with us, everybody. Charles Coleman will be joining us in like 12 minutes. So stay here or go to twitch.tv/TYT, and we'll see you soon.